How to raise pH in your fish tank. What's going on, guys? This is Johnny, aka Tropical Fish Guy, coming at you. Today we're going to talk about raising pH in your fish tank. So my beta tank here has a recurring problem of super low pH. I mean, it's crazy low, and coming out of the tap it seems okay, but for some reason, I mean, and it is kind of going through a recycle. It's a brand new fish tank, a little bit, not brand new, but it's a couple months old. But it's kind of on the tail end of the cycle. A beta fish is doing great. He's lived through it okay, and but you know, I've been testing it, and I've done plenty of water changes. You know, you guys like, yeah, I do water changes. I've done plenty of water changes on it, but the pH level was like yellower than that. I mean, it was like yellow. So that's a 6, and that's the lowest the pH indicator goes, and that's not good. The pH level should be around 7, right? 7 being that green color right there, right? Right, that green color. I don't know if, yeah, that green color, that's 7. So anyway, so I did the, you know, a good trick is to put sodium bicarbonate in there to buffer the water, which is commonly known as baking soda. But, you know, you don't want to fluctuate it too much. You want to keep it at a stable level of pH. So another trick to do, not to overdo, but another trick to do is you want to put some, you can use crushed coral. That's right, crushed coral. Go to your aquarium store, buy a little bag. I mean, this is too big a bag. This is a 10 pound bag. This is the smallest one I could find at my pet store. But for a 10-gallon tank like that, maybe a cup, try it first. And you can do either put it in a mesh bag and stick it in on the top of your filter to let the water flow through it. But or what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a cup of it and put it in the fish tank and mix it around with the gravel and see how it goes. Measure it for a little while. If the pH, you know, stays stable, I'm cool. If not, I'll add more. It's no big deal. You don't want to put too much at first because this stuff will jack up the pH real high if you put too much. Really good for African cichlids if you got African cichlids. If you put like half gravel, half crushed coral, it'll jack your pH to about 8.2, which is really good for African cichlids. But we're talking about beta fish, so, or community fish, sorry. Beta fish are community fish, so we're talking about both. So I'm going to take about a cup. Got my cup that the beta came in, so I'm going to use that cup of crushed coral. And the thing is, on the crushed coral, you want to just wash it real good. You know, make sure you just go to town with it. And I'm actually going to, I just want the bigger pieces, so it kind of looks like the aquarium, the gravel in the aquarium. So it has really fine pieces in there, but I'm going to sift it in just a strainer, right? Just your kitchen strainer. That's all you need right there. Don't get your wife mad. Get permission first. Use the kitchen strainer. She's like, "Why is there rocks in my strainer?" No, don't do that, man. So, honey, can I use the strainer? Yeah, you can. Okay, so I got permission. That's cool. So, crushed coral, strain it, put about a cup in there. First rinse it real good, then put about a cup in there, and just pour it through the bottom of the aquarium. And I will show you how to do that right now. So I'm kind of just sifting through. I poured some crushed coral in there, and I'm just kind of sifting through. And you can hear and you can see the smaller pieces coming out. I just want the bigger pieces right there. You know, the bigger chunks that kind of look like gravel. So you can't really tell a big difference. So once, you can see in my bucket there's all the small pieces there, you'll keep that. So once I get all the small pieces out, and you don't want the small pieces because, look at that tiny little shell, that's pretty cool. It's got calcium carbonate in there too. And the crushed coral is a lot of calcium carbonate, so the calcium carbonate is what buffers the water to raise the pH level. It gives a good, increases the hardness. The reason, getting back to my thought process, the reason why you want the bigger pieces is because the smaller pieces might get clogged underneath the under gravel filter if you have one, but not really. It's no big deal. I mean, if you want to skip this step of sifting, that's cool. I just thought that the bigger pieces might look cooler in the aquarium. No big deal. Okay, so I do that for a few minutes, and I am going to rinse this off with hose water real good out in the bag. Don't do it over your sink or over your bathtub because the crushed coral pieces will fall out into it, and you don't want that. And you've got a lot of little pieces that you can do put in your mesh filter for later. Alright, so I've got the cup full of crushed coral. I've cleaned out the strainer. I'm going to rinse it back out here. Make sure that there's no coral left in there to mess up your dishwasher or whatever. And we're going to put the coral into the tank. Alright, so I'm just going to sprinkle this in the tank. It's going to get a little cloudy because no matter how much you wash it, it's still going to have some dust on it. But we're going to sprinkle it around. And you know, once you do water changes, it'll gradually mix with the gravel in there. Okay, so it's you can see all the stuff floating around. Power filter, grab all that, but there you have it. The secret to keeping your pH up without using chemicals. How about that? That's pretty cool, huh? I think so. So visit my site, tropicalfishguide.com, for all the latest videos. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And give me a thumbs up. And click the little bell notification to get all of your videos, all the videos that I put out. Thank you very much once again. And happy fish keeping. Peace out.